Hello, hello, hello everyone! Welcome to the Makers Gonna Learn YouTube channel. I am so excited to have each and every one of you here. Oh my goodness, we are on the live stream for today and there's some audio playing. Let me correct this. How embarrassing, my friends. I'm so sorry. I actually have today's live stream pulled up on my monitor because we have questions all the time from our friends saying, Tanner, I really want to know where the links are to the things you're talking about. So today, I have it pulled up just for you when we share the screen. But as you can tell, I got to listen to a little bit of an advertisement on this beautiful afternoon. How are you guys doing? Let me know in the comments what you've got going on. Hello, Pamela, Shirley, Crystal, Adrian, Vinny, Mary Jo, Mama Bear. Hello, my friends. If you're tuning in, whether it's live or recorded, go ahead, drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you got going on. I want to engage with you just as much if you're watching the recorded as if you're watching live today. So I am so excited because Rachel has put together so many beautiful products that we really want to let you guys know about to make sure you don't skip out on them, Rachel.
Now, guys, Tanner knows this as well. We could have filled this table 3 times over.
It
was so hard to narrow it down to 10 or 15 of our favorite products not to cheap out on. With Tanner having over 10 years of cricketing under his belt.
We have so many special tools that are
so
close to our heart that we absolutely love. That we are going to walk you guys through today. And as we have brand new crafters that join, I know each of us are at a different walk of life when it comes to our crafting journey. So for some of us, you might have all of these. You might not have 1 or 2, but no matter what, we really think you're going to enjoy today's live stream because you're going to get some of the value and learn, what we've learned. Like we have, again, years of experience to share with you why you may not want to spend $3.99 or $1.99. Rachel, have you seen the $1.99 hot glue guns?
I
They're
have.
A joke.
They are a big joke.
So we're going to talk about that. We're going to break it down for you today in this live stream. We expect you to be interactive. We want to know what you think about all these different products.
Do you have all of these products? Let us know.
Yeah, we want to know which ones you may have, which ones you are like, whoa, I need to try this. It's going to be a lot of fun. Watching from vacation in Vermont, raining. I love that, Cheryl. Crafting on vacay. I love it. Meredith got off work early, so I thought I'd catch the live stream. Woohoo! Hey, Cynthia, how are you guys doing?
Let me know how you all are liking the live streams at different times of the day. Let us know how they're working for you. Today it's at 1. We have some at 2 p.m. We have some at 11 a.m.
Tomorrow's at 11.
Let us know what you guys like if you like mixing it up like this.
Yes, we're trying to meet the needs of all of our crafty friends, not being stuck to one single time and then everyone feeling left out. I'll be adding in some Sunday night live streams, which I know you guys love, so we're going to be doing some of those and trying to get ahead.
We want to make everyone happy.
Crystal Williams says I have all of them, so she just dropped them off.
Crystal,
you're killing it.
That means you've been around for a while with us if you have all of these.
Yes, I love it. I love it. So it's fantastic. But before we jump into it, my friends, I want to share with you a workshop that we have coming up. This is the first time in I want to say 2 or 3 years that I've offered a workshop that is live for this price. We are having a how to start selling in 30 days or less private exclusive live workshop on September 11th at 11 a.m. Eastern. It is on a Saturday morning. You are going to have so much fun, and we're walking you through, giving you the roadmap on what it looks like to start selling in 30 days or less. $27 is all we're asking for the workshop. What you're getting is the live workshop. If you can't make it live or you want to rewatch the content, there will be a replay. You're getting access to our Facebook group. We're having a pop-up exclusive Facebook group for everyone that says yes to this workshop. So you'll have a pop-up Facebook group that will expire a few weeks after the training. So you get to make some friends, you get to, brainstorm on how you're selling, get to do some homework with us, and then you'll get a workbook to follow along with the training on Saturday morning, September 11th at 11 a.m. Eastern. So if you guys are like, I'll have some massive goals that I want to hit before the end of the year, sign up for this workshop. If you're already selling and you're like, Tanner, I really have some questions for you, I need to figure out what products to be selling this holiday season, go ahead and grab your seat now so that you can get early access into the Facebook group. It'll be launching very soon. You can get in there and get those questions answered. And my promise to you, my friends, is to come 110% to the training by getting to know you all ahead of time, to know who I'm talking to, who we're working with, so that you guys can see some massive breakthroughs and hit your goals before the end of the year. So I'm so excited about this workshop. I cannot wait for you all to get registered. Rachel's dropped the link. It is so much fun. Lori was the first one to sign up, Rachel.
Really?
Lori said, I need it, I want it, I'm gonna be there, I love it. Crystal signed up, woohoo, I love it, I love it. Well guys, if you have any questions regarding the workshop, we haven't even launched it, Rachel. Like, this is like us just saying, here it is, this is our heart behind it, do you wanna be a part of it? Here you go. So this is super exciting. It is coming up. Put it on your calendar. I want everyone that has a ticket to try their very best to be live with us. So that's gonna be a lot of fun.
And you've got enough of a notice. Make sure you clear some time, you time.
Yes.
Make sure the puppies have went out. Get yourself a cup of coffee. Put the husbands in their room. You know, just make sure you have you time
to cook breakfast before.
Yes.
Again, pick up your coffee. We're gonna have a great time. This training will be upwards of over an hour. I have a lot to cover, so it'll be over an hour long. I would say an hour and a half minimum.
Have your notebook and your pens
You're gonna
out.
have the workbook printed and follow along with us, so we're super excited. So yay, signed up before you started, Mary Jo, woohoo! Mary Jo's in it to win it. I love the attitudes you guys have for this. So even if you're watching recorded, grab your seat. It's not every day that I'm putting together a workshop that is this obtainable. So if you've been thinking about selling, this is a great low entry cost to get started and really be able to leave the workshop with a game plan. That's our goal. My goal is to help instill with you guys a game plan on what you should do to really capitalize on this holiday season. It's gonna be here before we know it.
You honestly need to start ASAP.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, September 11th is the latest, but we're going to plant some seeds in that Facebook group that is exclusive to ticket holders ahead of time. So we're super excited. I love it. It's only $27 and we're super pumped. So Rachel will be in the comments if you have any questions. The link is down below in the comments. And I'm super excited to talk about products to not skimp out on because, my friends, think about this. Think about it. If you have quality products, like the quality products we're going to talk about and walk with you today and share, guess what? That is already setting you up for success to sell your products, to sell your projects. And if you have quality products, you have amazing design skills, then you're going to be able to charge amazing prices that are going to blow you away. It's amazing, it's possible, and that's what we're going to teach you at the workshop. So today's live stream coordinates perfect with what we're talking about, because if you have those quality products and you know what to invest in and what not to invest in, you're good to go. So I'm super excited. Rachel, what's everyone saying in the comments?
Everyone is excited for our workshop. They are signing up, clicking the link, asking some great questions. And lives are all about questions and being able to answer them in real time. So
100%.
As Tanner goes through all these products, you let us know if you have them, ask any questions you have about them. Like Tanner's gonna show you, most of these are linked down below, so you can click and purchase these if you don't already have them. And while we like to say we wanna save you guys money, honestly, quality is better to us. We will pay for quality.
100%.
Some of these are a little pricey, but we can't live without them. Others are way less than Cricut brand alternatives, and we also can't live without them. So this is a really good mix of a live stream today.
It's amazing, and I want to address two questions for our workshop. One, is this the same content as in Design Make Sell? No. The goal of the workshop is to give you the roadmap and give you the steps that you're going to take to conquer your goals. Consider it a kick in the butt to really help you see the big picture, know what things to handle, and go after your goals. In Design Make Sell, we actually walk with you every step of the way. So there are two different workshops that complement each other. So if you're a Design Make Sell student and still, needing a kick in the butt this holiday season, $27 for almost 2 hours of training, amazing value. Like, I highly recommend that for you. So that's fantastic. Number 2, Lynn asked, do I need a Cricut maker to take the workshop? No. You can sell any crafts and have value found in the workshop, even if you are a seamstress, a quilter, a sublimation, fanatic, any of those. Cricut is our specialty here, but other ones will be able to fit in as well. So yay, I love it, I love it. Let's go ahead and jump in because we have a handful of products to really talk about, share with you, chat about, and answer your questions about. So there's a lot, and I'm going to start off with one that when we got it, and I have to share, I'm gonna probably share a few personal stories. I hope you guys are okay
Those
with
are the best.
They're really great. I did not believe in masking paper transfer tape when I first heard about it / saw people use it. Who convinced me to go deep with masking paper transfer tape, aka actually order a roll, was Auntie Tay. If you guys follow Auntie Tay, she has been selling this on her shop forever, and it's awesome. So she was doing it on a live stream, and I was like, I don't know if I should. And it was only like $12.
Yeah.
The roll was absolutely huge.
It's 6 inches by 100 feet. There's 100 feet of this.
So much of this you are going to be able to use. And honestly, if you are a crafter like this, you like just a regular crafter, this will probably last you over almost a year. I mean, it lasted me a long time, and now with multiple crafters and creatives here in the office, we run through quite a bit, but still, it lasts a long time. So for a few, anywhere from $6 to $12, you're gonna be able to get a roll of this, and it's phenomenal, Rachel. Like, we love this.
We use it probably 95% of the time.
There's very few times that I'm like, wait, let me put this back and get out my real transfer tape. Like, you could use either one, but this transfer tape is way more expensive than this.
Yes.
So if you want to save yourself some money and you're using basic items to apply your vinyl to, this is a great meet in the middle alternative. I used to feel a little guilty using vinyl and then almost paying the same amount as you do your vinyl for a big roll of transfer tape.
Yeah.
Like that
There's a lot of pros and cons to these. We keep both in our stash, definitely.
Yes, 100%.
So the Cricut win, it's good for if you need to see through where your project is going.
Yes.
It's great because, car decals.
That's
it's great for car
wanted
decals.
If you're selling car decals, please use a clear transfer tape. Masking paper transfer tape and clear transfer tape, two different elements. For a good transfer, we really recommend this one.
Yes, and you can reuse it. So we can reuse that a couple times because the tack is so strong.
100%.
But honestly, guys, nothing is like tearing and using the masking paper transfer tape and being able to toss it and knowing you did not just break the bank.
Yeah,
it's great.
That's the best part, my friends. Like, a lot of us, we do a lot of live streams, a lot of trainings, and we have to move fast. So we don't get the luxury of trying to reuse as much as some. But the masking paper transfer tape makes me feel so much better. When we're doing big, larger than matte projects, they're awesome. Sometimes when you're using regular vinyl, you'll find that the reason why the vinyl's not sticking down well is that it's actually still too stuck to the transfer tape. So when you have a masking paper transfer tape, you're going to see that it is really easy and kind of forgivable to manually get that vinyl off onto your material. So there's a lot of pros. If you've watched our videos and you see us use it and you're like, I don't have this easy of process to my crafting, like this makes them look so simple and look so easy. This is something that I would ask you to add to your craft stash and kind of see what happens. Wouldn't you say, Rachel?
100%. It's kind of, it seems like an underdog. You think, okay, I'm going to buy it, keep it here.
This is the cheaper
Won't use it a lot. We use them all the time.
We use it all the time.
Yes.
So I love this one. Is there anyone that's mentioning the masking paper transfer
they're
tape?
in love with it.
Yeah.
They said it was such a game changer. It just opened their eyes. Because the thing is, guys, with a lot of these things, you don't know what you're missing until you have it. So you don't, you think your process is seamless, then you get this, and it's like a whole new world. It's awesome.
It's amazing. So you will definitely not want to think about, adding it. Like Rachel said, it's not eliminating one for the other. It's working together and seeing, can I use this? My favorite thing, to be honest, about the masking paper transfer tape, if there's something that the masking paper transfer tape cannot work with, you're going to know it from transferring it off. Like thicker vinyl materials does not work well with this. So there's been times I've really tried to push the quality here and push this to work, and then it just won't come off. The vinyl will not stick onto here, which is fine because I'm able to peel this back up and then pull out my regular transfer tape. So that's fantastic. So that even, the times that you do actually need this and you can't use the masking paper, you don't waste it, and then you'll know. So
yes.
I think that's the test that I've always played is if, glitter vinyl's not sticking to this, you need to pull out something stickier. But this is mainly for, simple, basic vinyl projects. I think back in the day, we also used this a lot with print and cut.
We did,
like if there's a really intricate print and cut, or using regular, this one was causing us to ruin our image. But this one would really take care of our image. So I love that.
And everyone, don't forget the links are below for all these amazing things.
Let's take a moment and let me share with you on the share screen where to locate these, because this will help a lot of you. I know a lot of us want to multitask. You may want to go ahead and check some of these out while we're chatting. Great idea. So my friends, if you are here on the live stream, you're going to see here I am, scroll on down, and you're going to see right here, and you're going to be able to click on those and pick them out. So you get to just scroll on down, and you'll start by seeing masking paper transfer tape. Guys, everybody needs to give Rachel a big shout out for figuring out how to make this mouse so large.
Listen, it's a big help.
I mean, it's so helpful. Like, you guys can actually see what we're doing, which is phenomenal. So yeah, you just want to go ahead and see all these links. We have the masking paper transfer tape, and I'm probably going to follow this order to the best of my abilities for that. So utilize that. It's in the description. You might have to close the chat box if you're on mobile to do this, but it's a lot of fun. So you can go back and forth. But again, my friends, check out those links. And then if you need to grab the workshop, Rachel popped it in the comments, but it's also right here. And you can click that link and you'll go right here. This is a really easy way for you to say yes. Sign up now for just $27. Phenomenal. And then it'll let you know everything you're receiving. You're getting the live workshop, you're getting the pop-up Facebook group, you're getting your workbook, and you're getting the replay. So if you can attend live, you will get the replay added. So that is fantastic, and we cannot wait to see you guys in the workshop. I want to see you all there, so go register as we continue to chat through all of these amazing, amazing products. All right, so now let's talk about why we love the traditional transfer tape from Cricut. Now, I do have to say, Rachel, we've tried some of the off-brand transfer tapes, and they have more of like a
residue.
I was gonna say like a Glad press and seal texture.
So honestly, guys, if we don't use it, that's saying something. Yes. Yeah. There's a reason.
We can tell you a story.
We buy and test every product that's related to Cricut that we can get our hands on. 100%. So for us to come to you guys and say we like these two the best, it's because we put them through the ringer. So we like Cricut standard grip transfer tape and masking paper transfer tape. Those are our two staples.
Like, we don't use anything else really.
No.
That we've tested and tried out. Like, we love the Cricut transfer tape because there's not the residue. Like, it does what it's supposed to. We also sometimes have strong grip for those odd materials like metallic, glitter vinyls, but those aren't like must-haves in any means.
We try to steer clear of that glitter vinyl anyways, because it's hard to work with because you have to pay more for that and then more for that strong grip transfer tape, and that's really all you can use it with. So you know, it's definitely a
if you have strong grip transfer tape, just a PSA, do not use it with regular.
Please don't.
Please don't.
Please don't.
It will not end well.
No.
At all.
No.
So yeah, we definitely love the traditional Cricut transfer tape for anything like the car decals we spoke about. We love the masking paper transfer tape for any like vinyl onto wood, works amazing.
Yeah, we probably use the masking paper transfer tape 95% of the time, and then the Cricut 5% of the time.
Yeah, just those special ones. And be careful as you're following along tutorials that we have here. Look what we used, and like there's probably a reason why we chose that.
Very true.
Glass materials, you know, I try to stick with the transfer tape, but again, some glass materials work fine with the masking paper.
True.
Glass ornaments, I know I'm going back to the masking paper transfer tape. When we started using masking paper transfer tape for Christmas ornaments, changed my life.
True.
Now, this is how much I love masking tape. We already moved over to regular transfer tape, and I'm going back to masking tape. Anyway, the regular transfer tape just didn't do it for me as well as the masking paper. Masking paper really had more of a paper material that helped us really figure out where the problems were we had to work on. So that is fantastic, and that is why those two are our favorites.
Can you use masking paper transfer tape with paper? Absolutely. It is just,
this is a hack.
It's just tacky enough. So see, the worry is that regular transfer tapes are way too sticky for things like that, but the masking paper transfer tape is perfectly delicate enough for that. So great question, yes.
Yeah, that's a great question because my friends, you will tell, like, the masking paper is that meat in the middle, and working with the paper is like, I feel like a total hack. Like, if you're putting vinyl onto paper, like, yes, you can use it to transfer some intricate paper and things, but when you're putting that vinyl onto paper, it's not going to rip it off. It's really easy and to go slow and to work with, so we really like that a ton. Now, next, we're going to go to the overhead because we're talking weeding tools. These right here, we always recommend you to have quality weeding tools. And some of the things that I have on the table today, you're going to see and look at and maybe kind of twist your head a little. Like, what? Why would they ever use an off-market weeding tool? Okay? This off-market weeding tool, I wish I had a regular Cricut weeding tool, but we literally don't use them anymore because our regular Cricut weeding tools were causing us to really like twist it around, and like they would break off, and it was very odd. Like, it was very hard to use. But when we found this off-market weeding tool for less than a traditional weeding tool,
it's like $2 less.
we were blown away, Rachel.
We were. I mean, we thought, let's just try it out. The tips don't bend or break.
I think Becca convinced us because of the green.
Probably.
I think that's what it was. I mean, it's been over a year and they're still working strong.
Oh, we don't have to buy any more. We have like 15 or 20 here. With the Cricut ones, we were having to repurchase them every few months because they would bend and break, and they're just not, they're not very good quality.
Yeah. Rachel says, would the $27 workshop coming up be for someone who has Design Make Sell and has an Etsy shop, but still struggling a bit? Yes, Rachel, if you're looking for kind of like some help getting some traction, seeing movement on your Etsy shop, and, you know, looking for new ways to create revenue, like, yeah, definitely sign up for the workshop. You're going to love what we're teaching because we have, you know, help for if you already have that Etsy shop, how to make it better. So you're going to rock it. We're super, super pumped. And let's just face it, when it's a live workshop and you know, like, I'm going to wonder where you're at if you're not there because you signed up, it's going to help you stay accountable. So, like, it's kind of like we're accountability partners at this point, right? So go ahead and grab that. We're super excited to see you in there. But this right here has been such a great weeding tool because as we weed with these, you know, they're not like, the tip is just a lot stronger, so you don't see them breaking off. And that was our complaint with the Cricut ones. Like, whoever is making these in China, like, just needs to call Cricut and like tell them, like, we figured it out. Rachel, don't hold back. Like, you know this is amazing.
Right. It is amazing, yes.
Like, do you not agree that Cricut needs to see what they're doing?
They need to step up their game on a couple of their products for sure.
I think so. But again, cheaper and longer lasting, which is normally not how the world works, especially in the COVID world. Velma asked, do you recommend the pen for weeding? And I love the pen.
Yeah. I think Tanner uses it the most out of all of us.
I do use it the most, but I only use it for the inside pieces. I always have one of these for the outside pieces, and then the pen for the inside pieces. It's a really great tool to have for those inner pieces, and it has a lifetime warranty, so that would be fantastic for you. But we absolutely love this right here, and you don't want to really skimp on having to get a new one so often.
Yeah.
And the Cricut one does not have any warranty at all.
No warranty, and this is kind of the play on. You can pay less for it, but it's still better quality. So this is one of those little loopholes. You're gonna pay less for these weeder tools, and they're better quality than Cricut. So we love these. Again, they're linked below for you guys too. So click and grab a couple for yourself.
All linked down below, so you guys will love that. Now next up, we can go to the main camera because the vinyl is just super large. This right here is, you guys are gonna love it, the StarCraft Permanent Adhesive Vinyl. Now this is comparable to Oracal 651, but we have found that the color lineup at StarCraft, the quality of this, the weeding of this is really fantastic.
And the price.
The price.
Oh, the price.
Do we know if there's a difference in the price of StarCraft and Oracal?
Well, you can't get Oracal at 143 anymore, and 143 had the best price that we've found.
That's true.
So it's kind of hard. Plus, 143 sells these bulk rolls, which they are a 1,000% must for us.
Heck yeah.
You get 30 feet of vinyl, like it's nutso.
Yeah.
And the price is really good. It's really good. I think it's like $27, something like that for 30 feet of
That's
vinyl.
amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah.
We are a 143 affiliate, just to let you guys know. But even before we were affiliate, we were still ordering all of our vinyl from them.
We don't promote a single thing that we do not love.
Yeah,
100%.
We would promote it if we weren't an affiliate.
We were, and we did for a long time.
So just to let you all know, like, yes, we do have a relationship with them, but if we don't like it, we will gladly let you all know.
Yeah.
Like the new StarCraft Solo die cutting machine. We have one. I've not unboxed it yet because we've been busy, but we're going to unbox it, and we're going to tell you exactly what we think. But we're still figuring it out before we unbox it. Does that make sense? We're trying to learn about it before we open it.
We're crossing all our T's and dotting our I's there.
Yes. So if we can show them what it looks like back here for the StarCraft Permanent Adhesive. It looks like any traditional vinyl. Has the brand, lets you know it's permanent adhesive.
Has the graph back there, easy to cut.
Yeah, you can cut this up. It's fantastic. And let me see if I can. I mean, you guys have probably worked with this before. I do want to share. If you are here, Joanne, $2 Canadian. Thank you, Miss Joanne. Woohoo! Thank you. What I want to share is that if you're here and you're watching, and you're like, Tanner, I don't know about these products you're talking about. I am still buying, and I'm not to call anyone out. I only call people out to call people up. If you're buying the vinyl from Paper Studio at Hobby Lobby or places like that, that vinyl is not going to last you, my friend.
And it's overpriced.
It's overpriced. It's lower quality. You're not going to have the same adhesive technology. You're not going to have the same lifespan.
Longevity, no. It doesn't cut as easily or weed it. Like, guys, we have done test after test with different vinyl brands.
It's not happening.
No, it's not happening.
So you definitely need to invest in this. And 143 has some of the best ship times. Now we're biased as we are in Tennessee, and they're really like in our backyard.
But they're quick anywhere you are.
Even people out west. So they have explained to us their entire process of how they get people so quick. They like do some extra things. They have the USPS picking things up every day, maybe twice a day. I don't even know what they're doing nowadays.
And Miss Darla, we actually do really like Oracal. It's very comparable to this brand.
It's almost the same product.
Yes, it looks the same. It weeds great. Listen, I mean, they're very. We can't say we we couldn't pick it out of a, out of a lineup there. They're very similar.
One thing I can say is a little different is that the StarCraft vinyl has some really nice colors.
There's like 65 colors.
So many.
It's so neat.
Yeah, so many. They're a little different.
Yeah.
So that is one way that they're different, and we love it.
And we get our HGV from the same place, Caesar
Yes.
Easy Weed. We love our Caesar Easy Weed.
We absolutely love that.
Bulk rolls as well on that.
Let's go ahead. That is next on the chopping block. So this right here is our Caesar Easy Weed. Love the bulk. Love the bulk.
Have to have it.
Gotta have it. And here's our tip. So if you guys are wondering if you're ever gonna need bulk, here's what we did when we started, bulk buying. We only did neutrals. And I think for the most part, neutrals and then some other colors.
Black and white, yeah, we go through it constantly.
You will always go through your black and white, whether it's vinyl, heat transfer vinyl. We use
paper.
Paper. We use heat transfer vinyl a ton, so we always need a lot of black and white. This is awesome. So you can literally just take this, put it down on a mat, and you're able to cut off what you need and roll with it. This right here, if you guys back in the day, I say back in the day, a few years ago, Cricut actually had this almost same formula for their heat transfer vinyl. I don't know.
Oh, Tanner.
I don't know what
My
happened. I know. So I don't know what happened to Cricut's heat transfer vinyl, but I feel bad for whoever is only buying it because it's so hard to work with.
I feel bad who remade it. It used to be perfectly pleasant to work with.
It used to be very similar to this.
And it turned horrible.
And I don't know what happened. It's like very stiff.
It feels different, cuts different. Me and Tanner noticed it right away.
Yeah. It was really hard for us because we were at the time not sure what to do at all. But this right here, if you had any trouble using the Cricut heat transfer vinyl and things, try this out and see if it changes. Like your crafting process should be almost as flawless as how you see it in videos. You should be able to cut it, weed it flawlessly, like easily, then be able to heat it. And if you're using, a great heat press, EasyPress, you should have success very easily.
Yeah.
What I was finding with some of the other brands is that when you are peeling it up, after letting it cool or even doing a hot peel, it's just not sticking. Like it's still stuck to that transfer tape. So definitely try this one out. We love this. Again, I've had shirts with this heat transfer vinyl, Rachel, for years.
Last a long time, yeah. And of course, you have to take care of them special. You want to make sure you're using a mild detergent, cold water, tumbling dry, no high heat, things like that. Miss Elena says, how long is the shelf life on that? It is 2 years.
2 years. You're totally going to be using that.
Oh,
totally,
easy. If you craft once a week, you will still use this in 2 years.
Yeah, you're going to rock this. And a lot of times you just need a lot on hand so that you can do those big projects. Because it's all of a sudden a big project will come up and you're like freaking out. You're like,
especially if you're a beginner, because we like to set beginners up for success. Buying in bulk means you can buy a large amount for the least amount of money.
Save some money.
And then if you happen to have a couple of project fails as you are going through your beginning stages, it's okay. We still have project fails to this day.
Oh, yeah.
And we thank our lucky stars that we bought this in bulk for sure. So we
love
love to buy in bulk no matter where you are in your crafting journey. Buying in bulk is very helpful.
And talk about the shelf life a little bit more. It depends on where you live, where you're storing the
climate,
vinyl,
humidity.
Yeah, you definitely want to take care of the vinyl. We worked out in a garage with no air conditioning and heat that went constantly 24/7. It ruins your vinyl very quickly. So
and you might be thinking, oh, what was that, 10 years ago? No. That was 3 years ago.
Yeah, so if you're moving and putting your vinyl in a storage unit, take it to the hotel with you and any traveling. This is something you want to travel with.
Yeah, don't keep it in your basement. Don't keep it in your attic. Keep it in a good temperature controlled room.
Please. Debbie said lunch and live. Yeah, I love that. Hey, Debbie, how are you? So next up, we've went over some great things. Weeding tools. We've went over transfer tapes. We've hit vinyl. Now let's talk about what happens when you've weeded your project, all that. You need to have a great burnishing tool for 2 reasons. Number one, Rachel and I used to hate working with vinyl. But one day, Rachel, I guess, had enough. She felt like her weeding should be easier. And she burnished before weeding. And I think that was when it clicked with me that simple really does make or break your project.
Yeah.
Simple tips, simple tricks will make or break your project.
And it's little things that you don't normally think about. You have your Cricut cut it, you're gonna weed it, but before you weed it, your Cricut blade has agitated all of that vinyl. You need to reinforce that vinyl back to the backing so that it will easily come up as your weed. It's like, it seems like a no-brainer now, Tanner.
100%.
But back then, we did everything we could not to have to use adhesive vinyl.
Rachel.
We were
on the struggle bus.
And then along came good squeegee tools like this
my gosh. And that's
that make our jobs easier.
That's what you have right here. This is a rubber squeegee tool that's perfect for burnishing. 2 ways I use the burnishing tool. 1, I burnish on the mat. I burnish that vinyl down before I weed. Allows you to have flawless weeding. But 2, after you have been able to take the transfer tape with the vinyl on it, you can burnish again on your material before peeling the transfer tape off.
You cannot over burnish.
Now I've always done that. We've always knew that we need to burnish the transfer tape after we apply it to something. But the no-brainer was to add in burnishing the transfer tape
right after
onto
cutting.
the vinyl.
Yes.
Yeah, right after the cut, right after you do the outside
And
edge.
one thing that we have learned is that the Cricut scraper tools, they're made of a hard plastic and they chip over time, which then scratches your vinyl as you're burnishing, and you don't want that. So these are very pliable. They're like
affordable.
$2. We have so many here in so many different colors. Their colors are adorable. And they're 4 inches long, so they're bigger than the Cricut scraper. We use these on a daily basis.
Yeah, you'll love having these. Have a few of them. There's different colors. There's everything you need to be able to rock this right here. So next up we have paintbrushes. Now, my friends, I've been crafting for a few years. And I just want to be the first one to tell you, all paintbrushes are not made the same.
No, please don't go to Dollar Tree unless you're like doing it for a VBS or something with a bunch of kids. But if you're trying to make projects to sell, like if you sign up for a workshop and you want to take things seriously, one of the serious ways to do this is to make sure your products are good, and you have to start with the basics. And these little, what are these, bristles will come off in your project. You will ruin them if they're not good quality. Your paint will not go on well.
If you're only working with foam brushes and you're someone that like doesn't want to take care of it.
Now Tanner's guilty for the foam brush train. Tanner was loving his foam brushes.
But Rachel,
his pack of 100 from Amazon.
Remember, before you worked here, I had to do it all. As in help clean up and help keep things going. And that didn't happen. That just didn't happen. So if I bought a quality brush, one project later, it's
trashed.
It's trashed. Which, let me share with you another quick tip.
Now, by trash, Tanner means he left the paint on there all night and forgot to wipe it off. You may proceed, Tanner.
Okay. So, let's say you have some paint left in this brush of yours. That
Maybe
you
it
just
dried.
spent, and it dried, and you've spent, over $5 on the brush, which you're going to have to for a quality brush.
Always well worth it, guys.
Always well worth it. I love it. So just like, after a long day, you might take a shower and condition your hair. Rachel, did you know you can condition your paintbrushes to get the dried paint out?
You say water. Dunk it in there, let it sit.
Let it sit.
With some Dollar Tree conditioner. It don't have to be the Spency stuff.
No, Dollar Tree conditioner. Let it sit in there. Use some hot water after it's sat for at least 10 minutes. And you're going to be able to bring that back to life. You're going to be able to bring this brush back to life today.
Yes.
Today.
And what goes along with the brushes is the paint. You have to make sure your brushes are good quality.
Yes.
And then if your brushes are great quality, but your paint is not good quality, it's not going to mesh well. You have to have a good quality brushes and good quality paint just to create this kind of really, really good crafting scenario wherever you happen to be. So, you want the least amount of coats, the most amount of coverage. Don't skimp on the paint. Really, guys, go for the gold here.
Yeah, go for it. My favorite, all-time favorite paint is any multi-surface paint at the craft store. So there's a few different brands now. Multi-surface has kind of become its own little line. DecoArt has a great multi-surface, but their regular acrylic paint is still great. The multi-surface just can sometimes take a 2-coater down to a 1 thick coater, if you know what I'm saying. So either way, we love the DecoArt. And then one thing I also think is genius is their Americana Decor Chalky Finish paint.
Now, Tanner, if you don't care to scooch that closer to the table where it's more in focus, perfect.
Thank you. This one right here, the Chalky Finish, is a matte finish, which allows you to put vinyl on top really well. It, again, helps you have that one coat perfection.
Now, that's king of the one coat wonders, is that Chalky Finish paint. It's great.
If you have something really unique, they say that you can even paint furniture with this one right here without even sanding. And for a lot of times we have been able to see that we just still recommend you to clean the furniture piece or things like that. So yeah, do not skimp out on the paint. These two go hand in hand. Quality paintbrush and quality paint.
Yeah. Okay, now, much like vinyl and iron-on, we buy black and white paint mostly.
Oh my gosh.
So if you can get big bottles, go ahead and get big bottles because we get neutrals of everything.
Yeah. Now next up, we have this beautiful, unbelievable hot glue gun that changed our life.
Now Tanner, we didn't think it would change our life, let alone change a day. We didn't think anything about this glue gun, just to be honest.
Rachel did not know Lynn when, I don't know if you had met Lynn before.
I don't think so. I mean, even then, I thought, okay, it's a glue gun.
Yeah, so I never used a mini hot glue gun with a fine point tip. This fine point tip, can I see that?
If it's farther down.
Okay, so this fine point tip changed my life using it. Not only, like, it makes the wireless, like, having 2 minutes of working time, it makes that hands down not even a big deal when you have the fine point tip. And if you're like, 2 minutes of working time is not enough for me, you can unplug it from its beautiful stand and plug it directly in. So SureBonder partnered with Lynn to make this adorable colored hot glue gun. And if you are looking to get this, it's hard to catch this particular one in stock. When it comes in stock and you see that, please grab it to support not only Lynn, but you'll love the colors. But there's another one that's green and black. So really easy to pick one of these up.
Yeah. And now when we say like changed our lives, changed our crafting lives tenfold.
Oh,
We did not love using glue guns. It's kind of like the vinyl situation, Tanner.
Yeah.
We were doing things to avoid using it just because we didn't have a really good solution to our problem. Well, Lynn,
the fine point
tip changed it. We love it. The cordless is amazing. Now, I'll tell you guys, and Tanner knows this as well, one of the keys is we don't love mini glue guns because you have to change the glue stick all the time.
Look, they even have these super
have
long
10-inch glue sticks, which is basically like the key here. The Lynn Lily glue gun with the precision tip plus the longer glue gun stick. Like, we can rule the world.
Game changer. Felt projects, bows,
paper projects. We use it all the time.
There's so many things that we now will choose to go and use the hot glue rather, and then people look at it and be like, why did they use hot glue? And we're like, well, you'll never see it, and B, it's the best, quickest, alternative.
It's amazing.
You'll love it. I highly recommend the Lynn Lily hot glue gun. Love Lynn if she's watching. She's fantastic.
Yeah.
And then next up, we have a more new, I would say this is probably, if you're watching and you have been watching Makers Gonna Learn for a while, this is kind of a newer addition to kind of the squad.
Yes, it's true. And there is a pin over there, Tanner, that
resin.
Now this is UV resin. It's not like regular resin. It's healthier for the people using it. It takes a lot less time to cure.
Yes.
It's kind of like, if you've ever used resin before, it's kind of like the amazing upgrade to resin. Now, do you pay for it? You sure do. And this is why this is titled Craft Products You Shouldn't Cheap Out On. If you want to go the route that takes 24 hours to cure,
there
that's
are cheaper
fine.
options.
There are cheaper options. That's great.
Totally
but if you want to go the route of having this in 5 minutes, this resin is worth it. Becca's tested several UV resins, and this one's her favorite. It is linked below. But it's amazing. It's high dollar, but it's amazing.
A lot of us here, if you're doing resin projects for selling, we always want you to factor in, again, the working time, the cure time. If you want to have an option for your customers that need it quick, and you need it quick. Go ahead and add this to your stock so that you can offer them that. So if you're looking to sell this holiday season, again, do not forget we have our live private workshop that is only $27. It's for a Saturday morning. You're going to be live with me. You're going to get access to your workbook. You're going to get access to the workshop only Facebook group. So it's available just for 30 days. The Facebook group is, and you'll have access to that so that way we can get to know each other before the workshop, and we can provide an amazing training for you on September 11th at 11 a.m. Eastern. So love the UV resin. If you're looking to sell, if you're looking to make resin projects for yourself, either way, you're gonna love it.
It's great.
You're gonna love it.
Yes.
And then Rachel, for the UV, can we get our UV light on Amazon too? Like,
of course. Now you can get them flashlight versions, you can get plug-in versions. It kind of depends on how serious you want to be with your UV resin.
Yes.
If you want to use this the majority of the time, then get yourself a good plug-in light. You can make yourself a little stand, get yourself your tumbler turner, and just have a great system going.
Guys, nowadays it's nothing for me to walk through the office or out of the studio and just see Becca just hurting her back, bending over, just with her little lot, just taking care of business. It's nothing to see that anymore now, Rachel. Wouldn't you say?
No, nothing. No. And Miss Becky, for those of you wanting to see about this, we do have some member-only videos coming up on the UV resin, as well as some videos just for the YouTube channel. But nothing as fun as the member-only videos. So if you're not a member, you need to be one.
Grab your membership, try us out, give us a chance. You can try us for a $1 trial. It's very limited, but it's a great way to get to know. Or you can say, you know what, I love everything here, I'm ready to join the membership. So you can do makersgonnalearn.com/join, and you'll be able to check that out. So if you're looking to join, just go ahead and grab your membership today, because we want you to get plugged in and get crafting. We have so many member-only videos, member-only lives, thousands of cut files, and hundreds of fonts. You get 50 plus cut files every month, but you get unlimited downloads on the thousands of cut files in our library. So tons, and it's all linked down below. Rachel's dropped some links in there in the description. So that's phenomenal. I can't wait for you guys to try that out as well. So after the UV resin, let's share. This is hands down, if there was a fire and I knew I was making a craft project tomorrow, this is what I'd grab. I might not have electricity, so I really need to be able to make the craft. And this ATG gun, Rachel, is hands down my favorite. Look at how, this is like half the size because we've used it. So you can see like half's here, half's here. So they're really large. And
it looks scary. It's not.
Right. Can I have the main camera real quick? When I discovered the ATG gun, it changed my life. Now, the price of the ATG gun from the first time I bought one, totally different, a little more expensive, but
still worth it.
Still worth it. So my friends, if you are a paper crafter and if you don't have an ATG gun, you are getting robbed on your dry adhesive. The little tiny, less intimidating ones.
I've broke them. I just break them.
Rachel, you get like 10 feet.
Yeah.
And they're like $8.
And I break them. I just break them. This one, though, you can't break it.
You can't break this one. You really can't. We've worked with these for years. I love them.
Tanner had one for literally a decade.
And I think it would still work, but one of the pieces, like, it was a small issue. We could have made it work, but $30, like, not a big deal to replace after a decade. And it's amazing. So I have a video. I'm so passionate about this ATG gun. If you purchase it, I have a video to show you exactly how to change all this out. Like, don't let this be the element that's holding you back.
Please don't.
From saving the money.
You also only have to change it like once a year,
You're not going to change it a lot. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I kind of go through also some of the like issues and like getting it really nice and going. I love this. It's the best thing for any paper project. 3D projects, paper crafts, cards, scrapbooking, you name it, you're going to love it. I love it. Hi. Okay, Simone Collins.
Simone is here.
Tom, she has said something on a live stream.
It's been months that she has silently wanted to comment, but never has.
I don't think I've ever seen her comment. Matilda, I miss you, honey. Hi, Truman, if you're watching. Hi, Simone. I love that. Simone said hello. we're marking it down. Simone is one of my best friends. She just moved here. She gets to work with us on our marketing
Simone's
team.
literally the greatest.
She's amazing. She also has a very successful business. We love Simone. So we're going to have her on a live stream. She doesn't know it
So
yet.
happy to have her here in town.
Yeah,
so
it's amazing.
happy.
I've worked with her for over a decade and known her, and she's from Chicago, so she just moved to little Tennessee, and you know she's getting adjusted to being an hour away from Target, like the rest of us. So we love it. Hi, Matilda. Matilda's her baby, and she's so cute. But again, the ATG gun, we got you hooked up. We got you covered. You're gonna love it. So yay! I love it. I love it. Okay, I've seen a few comments about my beard, and I'm just like, at this point in the day, we do have to address it.
Oh.
So what happened was my beard trimmer has actually broke, and I'm halfway tempted to go get someone to professionally like trim it, or just go buy another beard trimmer.
Oh.
I haven't decided yet.
Is it hard to find a barber that could do that? I don't know. I don't know how hard that is.
Simone's husband and when they were visiting, and their two sons were trying to go get haircuts.
Okay, yes.
It was very hard.
Oh, okay.
But I have an app now called The Cut.
Oh, wow.
And you put in your location, and you get to select some barbers.
Wow.
So, like, I could see Robert, and Robert does some really great haircuts, Rachel. And then let's see.
It's like a Yelp for barbers.
Yes. So, like, tomorrow they have openings starting at 10:30.
Wow.
Like, so how about this technology? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's amazing. So I love it. I love it. I got this because you said it was a great HEG gun, and you were right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss Elizabeth.
Listen, we don't steer you wrong. We don't steer you wrong.
Oh my goodness. Subscribed day before yesterday to Makers and Learn. First time live. Welcome, my friend. I'm so excited you're live with me. I love it. You guys are amazing. Cynthia started with a $1 membership and ended up going yearly, which I knew I would, and I don't regret it. I love it. Getting married in Gatlinburg next Saturday. Miss Cynthia, congratulations.
Yes.
Congrats on your year membership, my friend. We're so excited.
We hope you're DIYing some stuff for your daughter's wedding. I hope that's what you're doing.
Make her a gift. Make her something special if you're not DIYing the whole thing, which would be a big undertaking.
Yes. So. Now, Dollar Deal members do not get this, but she does, and all of our yearly members do, that free commercial license. Yes. So if you ever wanted to sell anything that you make using Airfiles and Fonts, you can totally do that free with your membership. Yes,
and if you're like, Tanner, I really am considering selling, I have like an ambition, like a thought about really selling, sign up for the workshop. You're going to have so much fun. Again, it's the first time in many years that we've had a product this low that you get as much connection with us directly on the live training before the workshop in the workshop only Facebook group, and then after. So there's a lot of support in there for that price point. So if you're a member, you're considering selling, if you already have Design Make Sell, again, it could be that kick in the butt you need to gear up for the holiday season. So definitely check that out and say yes to that. Only $27 for almost 2 hours of live training, which we cannot wait. So yay, I love it. And then after the Scotch ATG gun, here's the deal, y'all. It's small, but you've got to have it. Do not skimp on quality fine point blade replacements. Yeah. If you do not have a great sharp blade, you're not going to have great results.
And there's some little things you can do, like upping the how the blade, what do you call it, pressure. You can up the pressure of the blade. Yeah. But here's the thing, so many people go through and they buy the Amazon brand replacements. And here's the things, will they work? They sure will. The biggest problem with that is they don't last as long.
Lifespan.
You just need to buy the Cricut brand ones. Now, you know us, we would not say buy something Cricut brand unless we love it.
True.
And you need the fine point blade replacements.
They have the knowledge, they have the know-how, and if you use the Cricut brand blades, that's what they, make all of the pressures, like they set those for the machine, like the settings, using these Cricut brand blades. So that's why we are definitely loyal to Cricut, and we are very loyal to Cricut for the products that are best. Just to recap, we highly recommend not only their Cricut True Control Knife, which I think I skipped over this on accident, and then also the replacement blades and the transfer tape. So Cricut True Control Knife, again, one of our favorites. You've got to have it.
It's like an X-Acto knife on steroids. It is amazing.
It's one of their best developments.
We use it. It is. Yeah. Tanner, out of all the Cricut products, it's one of our favorites.
It is hands down my favorite.
It's
After
great.
the machine, it's this.
It's amazing.
Fantastic.
It's amazing.
Totally this. So that is fantastic. We love it. Just some others that you definitely do not want to forget about. Now, this is the Cricut True Control Knife. I know you guys have seen me use it. It doesn't roll off the table. It has two little things to make it not roll. Mind-blowing. It has a lock and unlock feature. Because
the little tips are replaceable.
Yeah.
You can buy replacements for it, which is amazing.
Rachel, the best part is you don't touch the blade.
No. Who wants to touch
they
that?
They have a great way of sticking this one in the replacement pack, letting it go, and it's amazing. They're 5 steps ahead of any issue here. So
and we use ours a ton and still only have to replace it once every 6 months. You really don't have to replace it much.
Yeah, we love it. We love it. So it's fantastic. And if you have Design Make Sell, the workshop would be beneficial if you are still needing help and you're really needing, more live training. A lot of you love when things are live. And I feel like when people show up live, they show up with so much more intention. So consider saying yes to the workshop for accountability. Number 1, accountability. 2, we will help you have some great wins before the end of the year as well. So it has been a lot of fun. Oh, Miss Sue, right now my life is upside down and inside out. Oh, we will be praying for you. Yes. Oh, I'm so excited, Miss Sue, for when you have more time to craft. I know you're looking forward to it as well. Now, next up, this is kind of a newer material that we've been loving. This is 15 durable and water-resistant sticker paper sheets. And it's vinyl glossy paper. You guys know how hard it is to find glossy sticker paper that you can use with your Cricut because of the scanning technology. And this one does extremely well. Let me share with you kind of the packaging here. Oops, if I can even open it properly.
This is kind of like one of those, you don't know that you want it until you have it type of things, because we were using Cricut printable vinyl for years. Me and Tanner were using it for years, and we thought it was good. And then Becca bought a bunch of different brands and tested them. This one is not only glossy, but that means the colors are vibrant. It is great quality. This lasts forever, and also it's water resistant.
Yay!
Literally amazing.
If you are looking to sell your projects, which is why this live stream and our workshop goes hand in hand together, guys, you are absolutely going to love the exclusive quality, highest quality I've seen from stickers have been made with this right here. Highest quality. So it is so much fun and you are going to love it. This is fantastic. So highly recommend this one. And this is just from
Zakoto. Yes, it's amazing.
So
again, this is one of those that you'll pay for, but it's worth it.
Pay for it.
It's 100% worth it.
If you can use this without using transfer tape, please do. That would be my recommendation. Do not use transfer tape unless you have to. And yes, we will still be having our yearly member only live craft day. It's our craft summit. It's our virtual craft summit only for year members on October 2nd. So much fun. Woo, Lynn, I can't wait to see you there. Yay. Yes, Lynn, I'm so excited. Rachel just dropped the link for anyone else wondering. And then this last thing we're going to discuss is the NICAPA craft mats. The NICAPA craft mats, here's the deal, y'all. Please go back and watch my craft mat comparison video. You have to watch it.
It's a good one. Tanner compared 3 brands, Cricut, NICAPA, and the Paper Studio brand from Hobby Lobby.
Yes.
That was one of Tanner's first big comparison videos he did. He was a little shook about it.
Rachel, I've always watched Rachel's comparison videos, and I've always respected how thorough and detailed she was. I don't know how I ended up getting the matte title comparison.
I don't know.
But I was really intrigued with the process. It was the first time that I was personally disappointed, which then made me feel personally just offended.
Right.
So before I filmed and shared my thoughts, I looked at Rachel. I was like, how do you do this? How do you share so real, thoughtful feedback?
And it'll change your mind. That's how you have to be unbiased. We go in wanting the Cricut to win because it's what we've used.
Yeah.
And when something else comes out on top, it's we get butthurt. It's kind of
NICAPA won.
It did.
NICAPA had really great test cuts, really great abilities for us, and it was
the price. Oh, is amazing.
It was a win for everybody. We've been using them; they're great. And I even said in the video, when you are sourcing from a brand that Nobody knows Nikapa. I don't know Nikapa. Yeah. What's funny is they reached out when they first started and asked for us to review their stuff, and I was like, I'm not touching this with at all. Like, I don't know who you are. So in the future, this quality could change. But as you've watched this live stream, you'll hear us talk about products from other brands like Cricut that have changed as well.
Yes.
So that's the thing. Like, we will keep updating you with the most up-to-date knowledge, but as of today's video, all of the things we have here are things that we would totally recommend you not to skip out on. Like 100% recommend you not to skip out on and really invest in the quality products. Like, these quality products are amazing. Things we also want you to not skip out on, sublimation blanks.
Oh, guys, please look at the reviews.
That's what I was about to say. That's what I was about to say. Please, if you ever take an advice from reviews, or if you're someone kind of like me that questions reviews and think they're not real, I would highly
That's a real thing, Tanner. I understand that.
That is a real thing.
It is.
But I want you to make sure you're getting great quality sublimation blanks.
Because let me tell you, they're high dollar.
They're
and
very
if you
expensive.
do not get good ones, then you are in the hole with your money and with your quality and your time. And your time is valuable.
Yes. And that's the best part, is you've got to have quality products to make quality projects that you're able to sell
for a quality price.
Yes, like all of this goes hand in hand together for you to be able to charge what you want. And if you're sitting here saying, Tanner, I don't want to sell, I just want to make stuff for me, respect yourself enough to invest in great products. That's what you're going to need to have a successful craft business or just hobby. Like, you want the gifts that you give to give with confidence, just like you want to be able to sell with confidence. That's part of it, is having these quality products to make your projects stand out from the crowd and last for years to come. So I love that. Always read their reviews, because some 5-star reviews, yes, there are sometimes, it's wild. So yes, definitely read the reviews, go with your gut. And these are all from different places. We've got some great ones on Amazon, but not all Amazon sublimation blanks are made the same. So if we say we get something from Amazon, there's tons of different sellers, companies on there, so they're all not made the same. So
that's why the reviews matter so much, honestly.
Yes, please read the reviews. Make sure it's something really great.
And something that you want to do. Like, don't buy license plates if you think you never want to make license plates. Buy things you think you'll want to use.
Yeah, definitely. You're going to love it. License plates are a really unique way to use sublimation. And again, make something that you're going to have that lasts a long time. So, guys, these are our products that you do not want to skimp out on. What questions do you have? Let's open it up for just a few minute Q&A. This could be Makers Gonna Learn related. If you're here considering membership, ask a question. If you're here and you're like, Tanner, I know you guys are awesome, I'm still considering the workshop, I want you to join as in day one, like before it even launches. So let me know what's holding you back there. Or you might be like, what was that masking paper transfer tape again? All the links are down below for the products talked about today. So it's amazing. It's amazing. Oh, Miss Melody, I am so sorry to hear that your family and you are in our prayers.
Sorry for that.
Yes,
COVID is such a...
Sorry.
It's so sad.
That is terrible. Rachel says, you guys always get me excited to craft and tend to my Etsy shop again. Yay! We're so excited. We want you guys to always be improving and working to hit your goals. So if you have a big goal for the year, or you're like, Tanner, I don't know if I should have a big goal for the year, the holiday season is the best time for you to succeed in your crafting. So go ahead and say yes to the workshop. Let's set a goal together. In the training, we will be able to help you set your goal for you to make some great cash this holiday season. The tape gun's the best. I have started my mom and sister on the Cricut journey and purchased one of them for each of them. Oh.
Guys, nothing is like a crafty gift. There's nothing like it.
Yeah, when you have crafty friends, they're the easiest to shop for.
It's true.
We love that. And the workshop is, Jessica, it's one day, 11 a.m. Eastern to, let's just go ahead and say 1 o'clock. 2 hours, give me 2 hours of your time and you're gonna rock it. So it's a lot. It's gonna be awesome. And yay, I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness. Rachel, are there any comments that we need to highlight? Anything that
You've done a great job looking at them all. Yay. I think we're good.
I love it.
Yeah.
These Things are all things I'm super passionate about. We love them here. You guys are gonna love them, and I love that we have this to reference for you. So come back to this video as you think about the different things you want. Grab them. Rachel has them linked here to help us all out. So you all are going to love that. But again, my friends, we're so excited to host the workshop. Definitely grab it. If you're brand new here, start with a membership. A membership is ground level, #1 way that we can help you master your die cutting machine, help you have the best crafting journey ever. Definitely grab a membership if you haven't already. Best place to get t-shirts for fusible ink would be that's a sublimation blank. So Cricut has, you know, great quality ones, but for your price and quality, you just want to have the more over 60% polyester up to 100% poly. So
yeah, the more poly, the darker and more saturated your color will be. So
yes. And this class is for anyone that wants to register. It's $27. You can register and get access to that. If you are a member, you still do have to pay. This is an additional offering. You do not have to say yes, but we want you to say yes to help you sell your crafts this holiday season. So yay! Oh my gosh, if you're just starting out, I hope you enjoyed this, and it's awesome. We'll let you know what we think about the solo in an upcoming video, and it is so much fun. Shirley, you are going to rock your crafting, my friend, and it's going to be an amazing journey. But if you haven't hit the subscribe button, subscribe down below. We cannot wait to see you in another live stream. We'll be live talking about how to make money crafting tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern. We cannot wait for that one, and I'll see you in that live stream. See you guys very soon. Bye now.